let's get started. Let's see what's going on in multiplayer. I'm not signed up for low fuel. Ooh, that's a lot of folks out there. I'm gonna probably be terrible. Oh yeah. Oh, nope, and that's gonna start right now, so. Gonna be a bunch of Daytona stuff today. Yeah, we'll do some Copa Classic. That's always a ball. Ooh, no. Really, we're gonna do some stock cars. All right, let's do it. They just started racing, didn't they? Let's give it a quick check and see how it's going. If not, we'll tool around and I'll be terrible at. Oh, qualifying. Let's go. No pit limiter. Woo! It's got some torque. Ooh, whoa. This is cold tires, everybody. Shit. This thing's insane. Alright, let's go back to the pits quick. Let's see if we can do this a little bit better than that. Holy crap. This is insanity. Cold tires. Cold tires. Keep rolling through here. Oh god. Brakes up, locking them up. Man. A lot of downshift. It just gets real squirrely on the downshift. Woo! Oh crap. Well, this is gonna basically be a demo derby. Heavy braking. Don't dare downshift in here because this thing is just. We can get into fourth. We are going to be braking early. Whoa, that's. Oh, you gotta brake real early. Holy poop. Alright. Let's go back to the pits. Just gonna bear with me for 1 sec. I just want to adjust one of my yeah. So I guess it's okay. I don't need to know where. Well, I think I would prefer... Yeah, no. Let's get rolling. Let's try one more time here. These things are a handful on... Oh god, yeah. Good lord. Can only really be... Wow, like... Yeah, these things are beasts, holy... Like... Third gear here, we can go sideways right about here. Brakes. Brakes. Oh, this thing can kind of trail. Nope. Oh my gosh. Cold tires on this thing is just ridiculous. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go try to find something different. This is just not, that's not going to be a good experience. Let's get out of here. Let's go see if we can find something different to do. Alright, let's see if we can try something a little different here. If you're in chat, let me know how you can hear me. Nope. Yeah, let's see what else we got going on here. Yeah, this is the same. Let's refresh this because that was showing like Copa Classic is fun at that track, but it's not a whole lot of fun. Yeah, it still says Copa Classic. Something's going on here. They just started their race. Daytona. That's Low Fuel Motorsports. Alright, yeah, let's go be terrible in, with my Caterhams. I'm still trying to figure this thing out. I'm terrible at it. So let's hop in here. Maybe we'll hop over to race room in a few minutes. But I guess we'll do a little bit of single player and you guys can watch me fail and flounder all over the place. It is not raining, so that's decent. Alright, let's go see how we can do. I'm not really great at this track. This is my new track to me, new car. Let's go. It's a little cold out. Oh, yeah, no ABS on this. And those cold tires on that turn. This car's so nice and light, it will get squirrely even in third gear. Trying to get some tires. Still trying to learn this car. Oh, yep, getting squirrely already. Especially with the cold tires and the cold track. Air temperature 7 Celsius right now in game, so she's a cold one. A lot of steering input on here. pits. And I always forget that. That's where I lose all my time, is right there. This should pretty much flat out. Start to break through here. A lot wider than I think. Still dealing with that oversteer. Let me know how you can hear me in chat. I can adjust the audio if anybody needs it. This game's a little loud. Still in last place. I bumped up the AI quality a little bit. Well, that must have been because we're all doing this. Whoop. Locked it up a little. I also have to remember that these things blind out a lot more than a lot of the cars I drive, so I'm used to shifting by sound, and it's a lot different. See how we're doing in qualifying here, because we're going to drop a lot of places to be the first car out, so the AI is probably going to be doing a lot better than me. Yeah, I'm dropping in third now. Fourth. We're going to be about 2 seconds faster though now that our tires are a little warmer. They're not even 100% yet. Gets us to third. Like 2 seconds off the folks ahead of us though. Oh god, slow car. Sorry, bud. It's just right in my line, and I should. The thing is that they're not that much slower. This is a slower lap because we're just running into the other guys. Just doing a little practice. Alright, let's see if we get a decent run here. Make this corner tight, so don't overdrive it. Let's drift all the way through there. I'd like to qualify somewhere in fifth, but being a new car and a new track. Yeah, this is what happens. Coming off of there, if you kick it up too much. Yeah, we're gonna just hold on for 1 sec. We're gonna pause. Might go back to some multiplayer in a moment. Keep rolling. We're actually just gonna go. We'll go back to the pits. I got a little bit in here. Let's roll out and qualify. Hopefully it's not raining. Thank God. I was not paying attention. Going the wrong way. Tires all around. I really got to see if I can turn on tire warmers coming on here. This is just, yep, that's going to be a bad time. Lean on these a little bit. Brake, get these tires warming. Got about the same straight line speed. Just these older cars don't brake or turn. But they are not as sensitive to their tires. Oh my gosh. I need a big sign that just pops up. This is cold tires, dummy. Fake out turn here. It's going to be a cab room next to me. Vessel setups, but this thing sure is squirrely in the back. I don't think we have onboard. Nope, no onboard brake bias. Tires are slightly worn, so hopefully let's not bin it. The one thing that this game really needs is AI cold tires. AI does not get colds. They come right out and start running laps. Oh. Not paying attention. Yeah, now we're getting up the temperature. We can brake a little bit harder. probably not the car that I should be driving. I should probably have picked a little bit easier to, less twitchy one to drive here. I don't know. The super lights seem kind of sketch. Come on, don't tag me, AI. I'm trying to get a run done here. Alright, well, that kind of sucked. Alright, let's see if we can get a little bit better qualification going down. Fourth place isn't terrible. I'd like a slightly better lap than that, though. You know, I got it in me. I don't want to be in third gear going through there. Maybe I can skirt through it, but... someday I'll figure out how to handle these things. Alright, let's see if we can turn some decent corners. We're gonna push through this corner a little harder. Gentle, because if we snap over too much, that's a huge problem. Gentle coming off the throttle there. Snaps, man. This is like crazy. Let's see if I can get a little bit of front brake. Sorry, a little bit more rear. Second better, not much better as a qualifier. Yeah, that's gonna kill me right there. Alright, let's see, we're gonna go no balls here. We're just sending it, sending it, sending it. Hard on the brakes. She's drifting. And there we go. I don't know what is about this turn. Alright, well, I think that's the best we're going to do in qualifying. Alright, we're gonna we're gonna go back to the pits. We're just gonna bump. Oh, it's pretty far forward already. We're gonna keep it as is. Let's go skip to the end. Let's do a race. Let's see how terrible I go against the AI. Alright, we're going to actually turn automobilist down a tiny bit. Oh, it's wet. No, we're gonna pretend. That's gonna be a no reset series, but I really got to adjust. I really got to adjust the settings. I like varied weather, but I can't drive these. You can't drive these things in the rain. I mean, I know people do. I can't. It would just be a disaster. So we're just gonna go ahead and pretend that we didn't have any rain. Somebody else raced, and the rain all cleared up. And now we're back, ready to roll, hopefully. There we go. Nice sunny day in jolly old England. Oh, we're just gonna go. Hey, I just took that super inside line. Tires are slightly worn, so we're going to be able to get away with a little bit here. Try and point it straight as quickly as possible. Aim towards that outside. Yeah, we're pushing a little bit still. I'm gonna try and take this corner a little bit more grace. I'm still shifting a little early for these cars because you can really wind them out. Wait for everything to flash in my face. Probably could go through fourth. Locking them up a little. Can we get this position? Possibly through here. Good thing they're really driving over up there. Probably can't make this move happen on the outside. Those guys going side by side up there is really helpful. Trying to remember gas as I let off, steering inputs. These are GT3 cars, or modern cars with a little bit more ability to finesse. You really got to have that wheel straight, especially with the amount of RPM that these things are turning. I feel like they're giving a lot of torque and horsepower for their speed. I think fourth gear is a little bit better. You're a little bit less squirrely through there. Come on, guys. Try not to pit maneuver you here. Whoa. Like I said, try not to, but hey. Surface as clean as possible. Oh, that shuffled us all the way to the back. Alright, we've got 10 minutes. Last to third challenge or so. So I recently stiffened my brake up a little bit. It's really been helpful. I was using some basic brakes, like the super soft elastomers in my low cell, and man, they were like super squishy. So I went with 2 hard and 1 soft. And I've been able to keep my brakes a little bit, but man, it's readjusted all of my braking points, and that's not an excuse for my driving today, but it's helpful. Look, I said I was going to be bad at driving, so. Gotta slow it down a little bit. I'm pushing too hard, being way too aggressive, and that's costing me all my time here. Just go back to basics. Use up that track. Remember your braking points. Wait, bud, you can't turn into me. I'm right here. Bite it right here because I wasn't listening to myself. That turn will sucker me every time. Way ahead. I got 8 minutes to catch him. I don't know if we're gonna. We'll see. Try and get a little smooth. No. Bend it. Oh, it's probably gonna be last to last challenge. If I keep driving like that. Alright. Let's regroup. I'd like to get to 10th place, but with 8 minutes left and how I'm dealing with this track. Oh, come on. We're about to be hit by the real slow cars here. I'm not even paying attention. Alright, regroup, Adam. That's a 14-second elapse or slower lap. Let's see how we can pick this up. Pick up our pieces. Here's a sucker turn. We gotta brake a little bit more for that thing. we at least got past those guys. They're like 16 seconds ahead of me in the other class, so. I don't know if we're gonna catch up with them. See, did it again. Just got caught up by the sucker. I'll gain the knowledge of this track someday. I haven't spent a whole lot of time on it, but usually in my series, when I'm doing my race championships, I always try and throw in a track or two that I've got no clue how to race, as is obvious here. Even when it's with a car that I don't really grasp or have a whole lot of knowledge on, I still like to do a little bit of exploring, because I will get better at this track as I turn more and more laps on it. Steadily 16-ish seconds ahead of me here. And this front end just doesn't want to bite. Like, trying to give it a little bit of braking to get it to dig in, it just doesn't dig. So I gotta really figure out how to, one, drive these vehicles. And I don't know how to drive this track. Got to be real ginger on the gas. And I don't know if that's just an automobilista kind of a way it drives. I've always felt that AMS2 is a little snappier than all the other sims. Alright, we got about 3 laps of this left. You know, we'll try this in ACE Evo. See how that goes. I believe this track is in ACE Evo. We'll just see how snappy and how that handles. I'm catching them a little, but man, there's not enough time after just spinning out twice. But one of the reasons I'm streaming this and doing this on YouTube is I'm going to hold myself honest. This is a no reset. I can reset in practice. And when it comes to race time, there is going to be no resets. Normally I would have rage reset on the first time that the AI punted me. Suckered in. gaining about a second or so. Well, not on this lap. This is it. This is the final lap here. Now I'm just driving frustrated a little bit here. Not paying attention at all to what's going on here. I'm just going to use default settings. We're going to hop into AC Evo. Yeah, it's just, this thing just snaps. I thought it was kind of the cold weather, but it's just once you start going, it just goes. And I think that's probably, you know, one of the things that occurs here in this sim. A lot of people will talk about how it's snappy, but I've never actually driven a Caterham, so let's see. We'll skip the cooldown lap. Terrible showing today. All right, let's see. So we're just gonna switch for 1 second. You guys are gonna have a black screen. I really need to get a title card going here. But you're gonna get a black screen while we talk for 1 moment, and we're gonna go and try Assetto Corsa Evo. We're gonna rock the same car, and we're gonna see how that rolls. Alright, let us get AC Evo picked here. Go. Assetto Corsa Evo should be showing up in a second here. There we go. We're all set. Yes, we know. General improvements. Let's do open mode. Vehicles. Vehicle hub. So this is a Caterham Academy. Sure, why not? Let's confirm. Sure, we'll just add it to, we're going to use that. So we're going to drive, single player, ooh, no, we don't have the Hawken. Let's try the short Alton Park. I probably didn't need to pick a race, but whatever. Let's do some practice. Let's see how, again, just kind of see how different this is. Let's see if it's all snappy and gross. This is mostly for my education and complaints, and I can just blame that, right? All right, practice time. Yeah, you can close my door if you want. Thank you. Gotcha. It's been a little bit since I've driven this this configuration. Well, let's restart that. Alright, let's try this without some cars around. It's been a little while since I've been in here. I probably don't even have anything to change my HUDs and stuff. So yeah, when locking up, I guess this is a little snap happy. Well, guess I'm gonna have to figure out how to drive that, huh? I don't know. I'm having a bad time today in the race car games. Maybe I'm just not cut out to drive caterers. I mean, I think these tires are still pretty cold. Yep, there we go. Alright. I think that's enough of that. Maybe I'm just not set to do caterums. What do we want to do? I got a little bit more time. Let's go back to career mode here. Let's see what cars I got. My garage. Yeah, let's race Smurf that. Drives. Single player. I'm so I'm so not great at Brands Hatch. I mean, I'm not great at a lot, right? Let's do a quick Laguna Seca. Let's do a quick race instead of a race weekend. Let's do, yeah, Laguna Seca. Let's roll. All right, no practice. Let's roll. Should we just go on all lights? The Cosworths are probably going to run away with this. Let's turn the headlights on. Oh, come on, street tires. They'll do that to you. Slowest race ever at Laguna Seca here. You can't see me, but I'm like rocking back and forth in my car, in my chair right now, trying to get a little bit more speed out of old Smurfette here. Ooh, we can't do that. Hoping we could just no balls it all the way through, but no. Ooh, guys, gentle. There's just one of me. All right, we're gonna restart that. This isn't my series. I don't like getting double teamed there. Probably should have practiced just a tiny bit. But let's see how we go here. Lights on for safety. I don't want the... Oh, they fixed that. Where you could turn the lights on, but it didn't flip the pop-ups. These are not Cosmos, these are Renaults. Come on. Yeah, pinch them in. See if I can use some of this momentum. Yes, so apparently, just FYI, on street tires, on eco tires, oh, apparently this one has ABS. Not anymore, it doesn't. Can't just floor it through the here. Oh god, oh god. We are destroyed. Alright, one more attempt at this, and then it's gonna be time for me to roll. I got some chores and adult things to do. ABS is still off, perfect. ABS light is on. ABS must be broken. Too busy messing with my headlight switch here to pay attention to what I should be doing. Just trying to make it wink, you know? Alright. Wow. I like how some of them have roll bars, some of them don't. That's kind of interesting. It's been a little while since I've done AC Evo, as you can tell. Oh, one guy's got his roof up. Come on, it's a Miata. Don't you want to feel the breeze in your hair? Well, I might just have a roll bar. Hopefully we'll get up there and see him in a minute. Okay, we're being gentle on that turn. Any amount of gas through there was getting me a little squirreled. Whoa, come on. Don't ruin the car. These guys are set to safe, but apparently they don't like being safe. Yeah, oh my gosh, I gotta figure out what's going on here. With my calibration, my brakes, like I'm halfway through. That's half pedal pressure. And that just goes up. As you can tell, it's been a little while since I've been in here, and I do not have things dialed in. Let's see if it lets us do that real quick. Controls. Yeah, see, like it's slow, and then once I get past there, it's... I may have to deal with that in my... That might have been some of my issues. I'll have to go deal with that later. Alright, I think it's a pretty good time to end the stream. Not going to be doing anything amazing right there in this race. So, yeah, I'm going to go play with my pedals, see if I can figure out my calibration, and maybe we'll do a little bit tomorrow. We'll